Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie South African Top 40 daily review. So I just want to highlight this confusion is continuing. We are stuck in this megaphone formation, and when this does break, it's going to be violent because it's going to be pretty much the height of the megaphone or whichever direction we're going to move. Okay, so those are the two trend lines that you need to pay attention to right now. You're looking for a close above or below the megaphone, a break, a turnaround, a retest, and that'll be your signal to get in. And you're going to be looking for the height of the megaphone, which at this stage is 1,000, almost 1,900 points. Okay. So, but until that happens, we need to just keep looking at intradays. So we had a pin bar off the top here, but we've still got buyers stepping in here. So just put a block here, you'll see what I mean. So see those two tails there? That's telling us that there are buyers stepping in here for some reason. Okay, if I put a level on there, there is an inside tail here, which is looking like the reason why they are looking to buy off this inside tail. So basically what the bulls are doing at the moment is they're using that as a yardstick to say, that's our level, that's our line in the sand. We want to buy off that, and they probably got to stop below here, or to stop like 20 points below this level. So that's kind of the view that you can see at the moment. Trend is up at the moment. Okay, so if you look at the alligator is fairly strong, pointing fairly strongly to the upside. But you would anticipate sort of maybe this level holds. Okay, and then we move, sort of it holds, and we carry on moving the upside with a break of this megaphone to the upside. I'm not 100% convinced. Okay, so let's just get down to the daily. And the daily picture is basically the 1 hour, way too early in the morning, clearly. So we had a rejection bar off this trend line, and it's a fairly big rejection bar yesterday. And like I said to you yesterday, I'm looking for shorts off the top here. Now this probably stopped out a couple of people that were looking for shorts, but if you just pay attention to the 12-minute, you would have been fine. And I'll show you now why. So we've had a rejection, a move down, we retested this level, and then we've had a pretty good confirmation. And then the last 2 hours of the day, nothing really happened. Moved down, and the buyers kept pushing it to the upside. So the bulls are anticipating a break to the upside. You can see that brewing here. And that is because of the rand. So the rand got beaten quite severely yesterday. We're sitting at 14.13 at the moment. This morning, 10 cent is down 2.5% at the moment. Asia is down, and the US had a pretty topsy-turvy day yesterday, but they did end the day down. Not too much. I mean, the S&P was down 0.3%, and the Nasdaq was pretty much flat at 0.09. And the Dow was down 0.4%, I think it was. Yeah, 0.41. So there's nothing really to read into that in the overseas markets. But this is kind of a mixed bag for me at the moment, because there are buyers stepping in here, and there are sellers off the top of the megaphone. So the trend is up. If you look at the alligator, which way do you trade? Trade with the trend, and whichever time frame you're using to determine your trend. And for me at this stage, the half hour is the chart of choice on the Aussie, because you can see it comes back, tests, alligator, compresses, goes to sleep, and then opens up. And what do we have here? Kind of going to sleep, but also pointing up at the moment. Okay, so as I say, kind of a mixed bag at the moment. I'm anticipating probably a little move down, and then maybe another move to the upside. Okay, we are going to have to break this fractal here. So this 48,190 is the level I'm watching, because that would be a fractal break, but then I want to see a retest of the alligator before I commit to a long-term trade. But if we do get a fractal break, it's more than likely worth a punt short with a stop up here. You're going to have a 300-point stop loss. There's the other level there. Okay, so what you could be seeing here is that you've got the buyers off this level. They're testing this break here. But either way, it's still a mixed bag for me. Okay, so I just want to delete all the noise here. Let's just first look at the closing range strategy. Okay, so these last two bars on Wednesday was my closing range strategy, and my range target was right over there. Okay, so we got the break, got up targets, and then we moved to the downside. And then we didn't break back below the bottom of the range, but we are flirting with it at the moment. Now if I take that across to there, my range targets become that one, and I'll clean it up for you now. Just put these levels in here. Okay, so there's my closing range. So I've got a target to the upside of 48,610 and a target to the downside of 48,144, which ties up with this swing high. And I think that's my measured move, which played out. That's also my double top, which takes me down to the 200 EMA on the half hour. So if anything, I'm leaning slightly to the downside, anticipating a break of the alligator to the downside. Okay, and I think this is the one that I want to trade, is these two levels here. So it's my closing range. So finally, on the 12-minute, you'll see what I meant yesterday. So we were on the alligator, nice acceleration above this area here. Okay, you can see you formed a fractal, and then we had a nice engulfing bar above the fractal. That was your signal. This is going long. Get in long. You could have had a really tight stop or keep a stop below here, and you're looking for the closing range target, which was up here, and you got it. Okay, so that would have been a good 400-point scalp. Okay, so that's kind of a similar thing that I would suggest you look at today. Looking at the 12-minute, look at the oscillator group to the upside. We are below the alligator, so I am anticipating a move to the downside. Now, the problem here is this oscillator is due to GT24 having incorrect data yet again. So there, they've got the close indicated up there at 46,600. Meanwhile, the close was here at 46,340. So messing up the data again, but anyway. So yeah, so I think that's kind of my view at the moment, and I think what we can do is let's just go down to the ichimoku on a lower time frame. Looking at the 12 minutes, you can see we are in the cloud, but it is a little bit bearish at the moment. So a break below this fractal, or even the cloud level here, this area here, is going to indicate a bit of a short. Okay, if we look at the 30-minute, we're still bullish. If we look at the 1 hour, we are still bullish, and we're buying off the 1 hour Kijinsen. Okay, and if we go to the 4 hour, you'll see pretty much flat. Now the 4 hour is not giving us anything, and it hasn't been giving us anything for the last couple of weeks. Okay, very topsy-turvy all over the place. And if I look at the daily, we've got Kijinsen and Tikkinson together, which is a fairly good signal, and the daily trend is still very strong to the upside. Even though we've got all this congestion, the trend is to the upside. that we may be getting a crossover here. And if we're getting a daily crossover, that is this indication of a reversal about to happen. Okay, but the 4 hour, normally what happens is the 4 hour does that before the daily, and at this stage, if you look at this, that's not happening. Okay, so whatever you're trading today, just be very, very, very cautious, and I would really take it off the 30-minute start with. Look for this range break. Okay, so look for a break of this consolidation area, and you can look to the left, lots of consolidation there. At this stage of breakdown, your stop is up there, and you're looking for a move to the downside. What are you looking for? Obviously, firstly, the range height. I'll give you the exact levels you're looking for there, and then secondly, we can use the same line. So that's the first target area, and then the second target area is there. Okay, so, and then you've got a 200 moving average in between it. So first target area is obviously a break below 48,298, and then that break can be on the 5 or 6 minute chart. So you've got a nice close, solid close below it. That's your indicator to be short. The first target is going to be 48,140, and second target is going to be 47,926. Now look to the left, you'll see there's an inside tail right on that level. There's another inside tail right on the level. So both those are valid targets. Okay. Break to the upside. I'm not even anticipating that, but if you do get it, you are looking at another inside tail. So you're looking at an area of 48,620. Okay, and I don't anticipate it getting above that level. If we do get up that level, I would expect another shorting opportunity, because it is top of range as well, top of the megaphone, and I would expect it to move back to the downside. Okay, so that's kind of my setup. Pretty much biased for a short, but intraday. So keep your profit taking close. And I would almost like take half a position off at the first target and leave the other half for the other target, and move stop to entry. That's kind of the way I would play this. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Whatever you do, please stay safe. Don't anticipate a break until the break has happened, and this megaphone break is going to need a daily break and close above or below it. Okay. Anyway, guys, stay safe and enjoy the rest of the day. Cheers for now.